Welcome to the Graveyard Atlantic Museum, part of the North Carolina Maritime Museum system, including museums in Beaufort and Southport. Here we specialize in the maritime history of the Outer Banks, over 2,000 shipwrecks covering 400 years. We also deal with lighthouses, with life-saving stations, and with all aspects of the maritime culture and history of Hatteras and Ocracoke Islands. Located on the Cape Hatteras National Seashore, the Graveyard Atlantic Museum is in partnership with the National Park Service and the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration and the Marine Sanctuaries Program. The Graveyard of Atlantic Museum focuses on the maritime heritage and shipwrecks of North Carolina's Outer Banks from the earliest periods of colonization and exploration through World War II. In the 17th century, we had English, Spanish, and French pirates on the shores of Hatteras and Ocracoke. And in World Wars I and II, the battle for the Atlantic raged just off the coast. In fact, Hatteras and Ocracoke have been at the forefront of every major national conflict. Since the USS Monitor, one of the first ironclad warships, was lost off Hatteras Island in 1862, the story of her sinking and her recovery will always be a permanent part of the Civil War exhibit here at the Graveyard Atlantic Museum. As part of the North Carolina Civil War 150 commemoration, we have put together an exhibit which focuses on the Civil War on Hatteras and Ocracoke Islands in 1861. We've been able to locate objects from Minnesota, New York, Virginia, Georgia, and of course North Carolina, which were actually here on the island in 1861 during the action. That makes it a very unique and exciting display. As we continue to develop our permanent exhibits, we'll be having more and more quality temporary exhibits, such as the history of diving equipment and underwater exploration, and the history of commercial and sport fishing here on the Outer Banks. We want the Graveyard of the Atlantic Museum to be a place you and your family visit time and time again.